What would you do if you found out that your boyfriend was secretly a robot who developed emotions? Would you stay with him?
Yes.
You would?
Of course I would.
Let's say Cody was made in a lab and, you know, he was programmed to appeal to all the things that you wanted in a guy.
That's great.
You're here for it.
I'm for it.
That's so awesome.
Oh, like that's a man made perfectly for me.
Right. But it's not a man.
It's a robot made perfectly for me to look like a man.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Makes you a very independent woman.
That would be just fine. Like
Really?
if Cody tomorrow told me.
He's like, hey, I'm not actually a person.
You know what, hon? I will keep your secret.
Still love you.
I love you. I would never leave him.
All your circuits and wires.
Yes.
I don't know. All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Birdwatching Podcast, where we ask chicks questions to get answers for you guys. Today, I have a very special guest. Her name's Nicolle Plumbo.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We have so much in store today. I'm very excited.
I'm excited too.
All right. First thing we start with, Roost Review. Try out a beverage, give it a rating. Make sure to give a decimal, no decimals as rookie scores, and then rate it 1 to 10.
Okay, well, I already know what
Yeah, you know what your rating is for this.
These run through my bloodstream.
So last time Nicolle was here for Sydney's episode, she brought one of these and said that it's your favorite
Yep.
beverage.
My favorite. It's the yellow Red Bull.
Yep.
Always the yellow, never the regular.
Right. Tropical Red Bull. So we're going to open them up. Oh, you already tried it? No knock it, dock it. Unbelievable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Amateur hour, Nicolle.
I don't know. You have to give me a lot of direction. You
Dock
know
it?
this.
I do know this. That's on me. And dock it.
Delish.
Is that a 10 out of 10 for you?
Oh, a 10.
10 easy?
Yes. I haven't had a Red Bull. I'm trying to give it up because it's really bad for you.
Oh, shoot.
I haven't had one. No.
This is okay.
This is okay.
Special occasion.
I just I would get one every single day on lunch for work.
Oh, yeah.
Not good.
At like a vending machine?
No, I would go to the Quick Trip.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm trying to give it up.
Good for you.
Or at least just once a week. So,
Okay. So it's a 10. Straight 10.
yeah.
Okay.
Always.
I'm going to go. I need another sip. I don't think I like it as much as the original.
What?
I know.
That's insane.
It is good, though.
It's so good.
It's very like pineapple-y.
Yeah, it's tropical flavored.
Yeah. I'm going to go like...
It's like summery.
I'm going to go 7.1.
Okay. That's okay.
Is that
I'm taking it very personal, like I
it's
invented
fine?
this drink or something.
Yeah, I think I like the original one better. It's like...
That's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I think it's a 10.
Yeah,
So.
I can respect it. Go pick up a case of Yellow Edition Red Bull today. All right, let's move into a first game. We're going to do Find My Fit. Yes. So I sent you the pictures. We're doing Celebrity Edition today.
Okay.
So let's start out with Leo. He's
Leo.
got some interesting fits.
I love him.
Do
He's
you-
such a vibe.
You like his clothes?
Well, I mean, I love that he's like a celebrity and he's dressing like a normal person.
Yeah, like Adam
he's
Sandler
just-
almost.
Yeah. He's just cash.
He's so cash. Let's start with the Michigan hat.
Okay. So this one, okay, he did put a little bit of attention. Like he's got like the button up underneath the sweater. I like that.
Okay.
But I don't know. The tennis shoes with the jeans, I absolutely hate.
That's
like,
very
why
bad.
are you wearing dad tennis shoes with these jeans? Like, no.
They're like almost bell bottoms, or like
Yeah,
they're too big or
They're
something.
way too baggy. They're for like boots, like work boots.
Oh yeah, those are work pants.
And he's wearing like dad tennis shoes.
Yeah.
So that's not cute. Yeah. But I like the sweater with the button up underneath.
Is the sweater a good fit? Like, is that the right sweater for him, or does it look a little off to you?
It does look a little off.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'm trying to be nice because I love him, but yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with this fit. This looks like
The hat does not match.
no, not really.
Like, no. But I like the sunnies, like the sunglasses.
Sunnies are nice. What kind of phone is that?
It looks like a BlackBerry.
It looks like a burner. It looks like he's.
It probably is a burner phone. Wait, is he the one who like goes for like younger girls?
Yeah.
It's
He, like,
definitely a burner phone.
He like breaks up with girls who are over 25.
Yeah. Leo.
Leo. All right, let's move on to the next picture. Let's see if we can salvage this man's wardrobe. This one is, the hat is so bad, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of those hats.
The hat needs to be burned.
Yeah. Very Peaky Blinders.
I hate skinny jeans. Okay, they're not too skinny, but something about them it's just ugly.
I like these pants better than the other pants.
Yeah.
His shoes are pretty casual.
Yeah, I like those. They look like Vans.
Yeah, and they actually do match his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But the hat is just throwing me off so hard.
He looks like, that's not it.
Yeah,
I hate that hat. I feel like old men wear that hat, like in their 80s. Like it's a grandpa hat.
Yeah, it's definitely a grandpa hat. Or like even from the early 1900s.
Yes.
Like a golfer.
Like Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
They
for
wear
sure.
that hat. Not
Leo in 2018.
No.
All right, so out of the two fits, you got the sweater with the button up, the work pants with the old man shoes, or the jeans with the matching shoes and sweater and the old man cap.
Oh, this is so hard because I feel like they're equally bad. And I feel like the second one's not that bad, but the hat.
The hat is throwing me pretty hard. But
okay, I'm going to go with the second one.
I would go with the second one for sure. That first one is just not a fit.
No, it's terrible.
Poor Leo.
Who is his stylist?
I don't think
that old man in the background is his stylist.
You look good. You look good, kid. Old Jewish man. All right, let's move on to Nick Jonas.
Oh, I love Nick Jonas. He was my favorite Jonas brother.
Was he?
Yes.
I think he was probably my favorite too. And then I like Kevin. Joe Jonas kind of like throws me off a little bit. He just seems fake.
Yeah, all of the girls always loved Joe.
Makes sense.
They
seems like
always
he's the most
loved
attractive.
Joe, but I always felt bad for Kevin because nobody ever talks about him. He's just like the forgotten child.
He's the middle child. Or no, he's the oldest, isn't he?
Oh, I was going to say I'm the middle child, so I get it.
I got to look this up.
No, I think you're right. He's the oldest. And then Nick is the youngest and Joe is the middle.
The middle? Is Kevin Jonas oldest Jonas brother?
Yeah.
Kevin is the eldest. 1987. He's currently 35 years old.
He's 35?
Joe is 33 and Nick's 30.
What?
Yeah. They're getting old.
That makes me so sad.
Your childhood is growing up.
That's just so weird to think about that.
All right, let's start with the first one. The bouncer fit.
It looks like he's wearing leggings.
Yeah.
Like yoga pants.
Those are tough. I do not like those pants. But he does look like he's working backstage at like a high school theater production.
I hate it. What? Is that a leather hat?
Yeah, for sure.
Get rid of it.
And it's like
jail.
It's kind of like sitting on top of his head too.
Oh yeah, it looks horrible. No.
It doesn't look great.
That is a horrible. This is not flattering on him.
No.
Not at all.
No. The pants
It's
gotta
the
go.
pants.
The pants gotta go. The shirt's fine. It's just basic.
Yeah, the shoes aren't bad.
Shoes aren't terrible. They look terrible with those pants though.
I hate it. No, I'm not going to like that one.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. This next one's actually...
Oh, I like this one.
This one's classy.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I think it looks really nice on him.
What? Do you like that color on guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like salmon.
Yeah, I think if you can pull it off, it looks really good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Pretty basic.
I like
fit.
the gold watch with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gold? I like it.
Is that the same watch that he's wearing in the other picture?
Oh, it is. He can only afford one watch?
I don't think so.
Nick?
Nick?
You need to get some music out.
Is everything okay, Nick?
He did. I think him and his wife got a divorce.
No.
Maybe that's why he's going off the rails and wearing that. Priyanka.
Nick Jonas divorce. Let's see.
Look it up. Maybe I'm thinking about Joe.
Oh, Joe. Yeah. Joe and Sophie Turner.
Oh, okay.
Divorced. Sophie Turner unfollows Nick Jonas's wife, Priyanka.
Oh.
That's crazy.
And they were close.
Were they friends?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is actually kind of sad then.
That
All right.
sad.
We're going salmon fit though.
Yep. For sure.
That black one is just rough. All right. These are kind of fun ones. This is Pedro Pascal. We'll start with the red carpet fit. He looks like a preppy devil.
What is this? I like the tie.
Do you? The tie?
I like the gold accents on the tie. But no, this is terrible. This reminds me of from Shrek, the cat.
The cat in Shrek?
Yeah.
Puss in Boots?
Yes, Puss in Boots. Yes, look him up right now. If he had a hat.
Yeah. The boots and the socks.
Oh, Who did this to him? It's like he's just trying to be different.
You have to. There's no way. This is not an outfit for shorts.
And but for me, it's the black like combat boots with the socks going higher than them.
Yeah, and short shorts.
What?
What are you doing?
It's like, I don't understand. I just, who did this to him? Like, he's supposed to have a stylist.
Yeah. It has to be one of those things that, like you said, like
they're just trying to be different.
Yeah, like, oh, let's throw the like some shorts on him too. And they're like, oh yeah, that'd be so funny. Like people will probably think this is fashionable.
Or they were like, this is amazing. Like
probably
this is so like, this is going to change the world of fashion.
It's like revolutionary.
Yeah, like no. It looks very cheap.
Yeah.
Like it looks like dollar store outfit.
If the coat was with like the right outfit, do you think he could pull it off?
Yeah.
Like if he was wearing pants?
The red coat, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't like how the undershirt is a little bit of a different red than the coat.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
It's very...
It clashes super hard.
It clashes.
Honestly, the shirt should be black and the tie should be red. Mm-hmm. Or I don't even know. I'm trying to salvage this fit.
Or just like completely different everything.
Just like not wear that outfit.
No. Just burn it.
All right, let's move on to the next one. He's got some funny fits.
He's got a bathrobe on.
And look at those pants.
Stop.
Those literally look like 2 garbage bags.
Wait, zoom in on the shoes, the toes.
Oh, no.
It's literally a camel toe.
It actually is a camel toe. Like, for real.
Oh, my God.
Who actually is doing his outfits?
That would be so uncomfortable.
Is there anything salvageable about this fit?
No.
You don't like the shirt underneath?
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Pedro.
I like his glasses.
Now the tough part is you have to pick between this one and the Preppy Devil.
What? Okay,
I like
need
the
to
glasses. I don't like that robe.
It's just a bathrobe. It literally looks like a bathrobe.
It's like classy Hugh Hefner or like dress up. No, casual Hugh Hefner.
A wannabe, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What is... Okay.
I hate to say it. I think there's more redeeming qualities from that red outfit. Somehow.
I think just because of the camel shoes.
Yeah.
Like why I'm going to have to go with the red one.
That's crazy. Yeah. The shoes are bad. The pants are bad. The undershirt's bad. And the robe is bad.
What?
The entire fit is bad.
This has got to be a joke. Okay. The shoes, I just can't get over how uncomfortable. It's like wearing socks with flip-flops.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Like the same vibe.
You guys can see it right now. It actually does look like you're wearing socks with those thong flip-flops. Yeah.
And the pants being like this like silvery
black.
Like they're very big on him.
They look like leather or like some sort of like animal. Don't they?
Yeah, that's not cute.
No, not a fan.
You think with all the money these people have, they would must really trust their stylists. Or maybe his mom is dressing him or some old blind grandma.
You look good. I don't know. I think you're right with the first take. It's like, I just think that they're trying to be so over the top to get people's attention. Mm-hmm. Like we're talking about it right now. We're probably fulfilling their marketing dreams.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, that's how it is with celebrities.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to be over the top right now.
Yep.
It reminds me of, Hunger Games in the Capitol. Mm-hmm. You know how they all like were just like dressed so dramatic and stuff. I feel like it's slowly like turning into that, like famous people dressing like that, and it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Hunger Games. It's like a banquet, right? Or
yeah, it's just
Capitol.
Just do Capitol fashion in Hunger Games.
Yeah, Capitol fashion. Yeah, what
celebrities like Hollywood? That's how they are like. They dress like that. Like
yeah. Like red car or like
the Met
runway
Gala
models.
Yeah, or
the Met Gala.
Like even like what you were saying before, like with the Met Gala.
Oh my gosh, yeah, these outfits are insane. But these are like they kind of look like what people wear at these big Hollywood
like
parties.
Far out. It's insane.
It's crazy. All right, let's move on to Chris Pratt.
I'm literally obsessed with him.
Yeah, it seems like you like all these guys. Leo, Nick,
I do.
Pedro, and Chris. Who's your favorite out of these guys? Chris.
Yeah. He's the cutest, and he seems like the most like genuine.
Yeah, he seems real. All right, let's start with the talk show fit.
Oh, this is when he was on Ellen.
Is this Ellen?
Maybe not.
It looks like it could be Ellen.
Okay. Okay, it looks like he's wearing like a cardigan that like a first grade teacher would be wearing.
Yeah. It also there's no way he's zipping that up.
No.
That is not zipping.
That is so...
It's like a mix between a...
I do like...
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a workout jacket and like a middle-aged woman cardigan.
Yeah.
But I do like the boots with the jeans.
Yeah.
Looks really nice.
Jeans are a good fit.
Just like the plain, simple white tee. Is he wearing a necklace?
No, I think that's his mic.
Oh, a mic. Okay.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he's a good looking cat.
I like this one, except for the jacket.
This seems like the most normal fit that we've looked at so far.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Nick Jonas's pink one. Those are like
That
the two.
one is like the best one so far.
Yeah.
But this one, I like it looks good on him.
Yeah, it does.
I like this one.
Yeah, me too.
I don't really have much to say about it. It's so simple. Oh my God.
How about the second one with the khakis and the bomber?
Oh my God.
He's not wearing a shirt on. Oh, yeah, he is. It's a button up, I think.
What?
Unless that's a tag.
That is so horrible.
All right, what's the redeeming quality of it?
Okay, the shoes would be, well,
I like the shoes, but they have to be with a completely different fit.
what is he wearing?
Mm-hmm.
I hate the bomber jacket. I hate it. I hate the zippers. I hate everything about it. I hate the color. I hate it with these pants. I feel like plain khaki pants are nice, but they look kind of tight.
He's literally just wearing 3 different shades of brown. Like,
He is. I don't like it.
The funny thing about this fit is I actually like the bomber jacket. I like every single piece of it, but together it looks bad.
It looks horrible.
Like really bad.
I don't like the bomber.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of bomber jackets. I don't like the bottom part of it. I don't like the top, and I don't like the zippers.
I have an all black one, but I don't wear it very often.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not a bomber jacket girl.
So we're going with which one are we going with?
The first one.
First one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we got to go back to Leo
Okay.
and Nick Jonas. So you got Leo in the blue shoes, blue long sleeve with the jeans, or Nick Jonas in the pink fit?
Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas, easy. I think that's the front runner right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be tough to beat.
We don't even need to go to the red outfit.
So we're going Chris Pratt over Pedro.
Yep.
And then final round to finish it out, Chris Pratt on the Ellen Show or Nick Jonas in the pink?
Nick Jonas.
All right, there you go.
That's so easy.
Could you see Cody wearing an outfit like this?
No.
Ever?
No.
What if it was camo instead of pink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have some. He has. Yep.
Does he have
He has
blazer?
bibs. Like he is like camo. Wait, which one are we talking about? The all pink? Yeah.
pink, yeah.
No, he has like camo bibs and then a camo jacket.
What's a bib?
So like when you're going in really cold water, it's like overalls.
Oh, like
kind of like
waders.
snow pants. Yeah.
Oh, waders. Yeah.
Yeah, they're waders.
Yeah. But
Just
like
call them bibs in the
bibs.
country.
country.
That's where I'm from.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Obviously, I'm wearing camo. I really feel like because I'm wearing a Gander camo sweatshirt,
Yeah.
I look like I'm extremely unqualified to be judging these men's outfits. But I
it's okay,
promise you, I am qualified.
You know fashion.
I do.
How often would you say you wear camo on a week-to-week basis?
I would camo's coming back in style.
It is. It's back.
So
it's already back.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really wear camo unless it's just like casual. Like if I'm doing something casual like this. Like,
Yeah.
And I need a sweatshirt.
Or like at night, like laying in bed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not like, let's go out. But I know that it is coming back. Like there's some cute camo pants out there. I would like to get a pair, but also some things that are really cute here in Minnesota look insane. Like you can't wear it. Like if I lived in LA.
Yeah. Well, you could wear that hoodie, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
But,
think
like-
it's having a surge. Like I saw somebody was saying, well, like look at like rappers or athletes whenever they're like walking to their games around the stage, like a ton of people are wearing camo now.
It's so in style.
Yeah. And it's universal too. It seems like anybody can wear it.
Yeah.
You don't
I
necessarily
used
have
to
to be a
hate
hunter
it.
anymore.
I used to hate on it so hard.
Camo?
Oh my God. I would make fun of Cody and all of his friends all the time.
And now you.
And now here I am.
Now here you are.
Jeez.
That's so funny. All right, let's move on to What do we have for time? Yeah, we're good. We're going to do poorly explained movies. So I'm going to
Oh
give
my God,
you...
I suck at this stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. I'm going to embarrass myself.
No, you got it. Well, maybe.
Do not judge me. I'm really bad. Sydney is so good at this.
Yeah, she was really good at this.
She's insane. I'm not. I'm slow.
I think yours might be tougher too.
Oh, great.
Not on purpose. Just like we're running out of movies to explain. All right, so here's your first one. A young man forcibly binds other men and photographs them for money.
Oh, Human Centipede.
No, that's a good guess. It is a bug. I'll give you that. It's a bug.
A Bug's Life.
No. Keep going. You got it.
Say it again.
A young man forcibly binds other men and photographs them for money.
It's a bug?
Think about binding.
Binding, I'm thinking, okay, binding, like tying up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And photographs them.
Yep, for money.
I'm thinking like a sexual movie.
It's not sexual. It's like...
And it has to do with bugs.
A bug.
A bug.
A singular type of bug. I'm trying.
An ant.
No.
A bee.
No. Do you want to keep going?
Butterfly.
No. It's scarier insect.
Spider.
Yes.
Tarantula.
Nope. Just spider.
Spider-Man.
Yes. We got it.
What?
It was so easy.
So easy.
You know, like binds, like he like ties them up in webs and then takes pictures of them and gives...
Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's a photographer.
Yeah. I just watched that movie 2 days ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I rewatched the original one because...
With Tobey Maguire?
Yep.
Like the OG?
Mm-hmm.
Such
the
a good movie.
one?
I used to love the scene, like wrestling. Like, you know, when they're in the cage?
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. I forgot about so many parts. I'm like, I don't remember that happening.
Yeah.
Like his uncle dying. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was already dead. So when he was in it, I'm like, I thought he was dead. And then like a few scenes later, he gets killed.
He gets killed pretty early. Yeah. Sorry for the spoilers, but if you haven't seen the original Spider-Man.
If you haven't seen Spider-Man, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, I don't feel bad.
Cage wrestling. This dude used to scare me a little bit, actually.
Oh, the guy who he wrestles?
Bonesaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember him?
Yep.
Yeah, he's so
You were
avoided.
scared of him?
Yeah, he's spooky.
He kind of looks silly.
Yeah, now, I think first time I saw this,
when
I was
you were
probably
a kid,
like
you were scared of him.
8 or 9, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's see if we can get one of these. All right, a woman learns not to hate the players and only to hate the game.
Okay, so something with football.
No.
Sports.
Not really. Kind of, not really.
Okay, wait. Not to hate the players, so maybe like a rom-com.
Not to hate the players, just to hate the game. I'll give you a hint. We were just talking about it on the podcast.
What? Something with Leo.
Nope.
Leonardo.
Mm-mm.
We were just talking about it?
Yeah, like not that long ago.
Oh, God. I am so bad at these. Okay.
You got it.
What?
Think about the movies that we were talking about during the Find My Fit. Yep. A woman learns not to hate the players and only to hate the game.
Hold on. I got to focus for 1 second.
Yeah, you got it.
I need to get into my brain for a second. We were talking about it earlier. We were talking about Nick Jonas and we were talking Game of Thrones.
No, but close. We weren't talking about Game of Thrones.
No, but we were talking about Nick Jonas's wife, who is in Game of Thrones. Okay. These are hard.
These are tough.
Can I get one more hint? Okay, game.
People in the movie are dressed funny.
Oh, Shrek.
No.
We were talking about Shrek.
We were
talking about so many movies.
I know. What? Think about
they're dressed funny.
Think about Pedro Pascal. But he's not in it. But what's he wearing?
Puss in Boots. Oh, he's wearing a red outfit.
And it looks like the people in what movie?
I don't remember. I said Puss in Boots.
Capital?
Oh, Hunger Games.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You said Game of Thrones. I was like, or no, that's all right.
No.
All right, that's okay. We still have our third one. This is your redemption right here.
Oh gosh.
This one should be easy. Not super easy, but
probably
all right.
Not easy for me.
Ready? Everyone tries the ice bucket challenge.
Okay, so that means they're going into the water. They fall through the ice.
Yeah.
What movie? Isn't there a movie with the boy who falls through the ice and like dies and then like God saves him?
It's not that.
Okay.
It's everybody in the movie tries the ice bucket challenge.
Everybody in the movie. Okay.
Cold water.
Okay. Ice Age.
No. It's a real movie. Based on a real event.
That's a real movie.
Yeah. It's
based on a real event.
Yeah, it's non-fictional. Well, the movie itself is
something
fictional.
in Antarctica.
Nope. It takes place in the ocean. I'm not sure which ocean. Atlantic?
Magna. What's the one with the shark?
Megalodon?
Yeah, Megalodon.
No. I think that takes place during the summer.
Oh, yeah, it does. I have no idea.
Titanic?
What? That was horrible.
I thought you were going to get that one.
What? How would anyone be able to get that one?
I don't know.
That is no detail at all.
You know what we should do? We should try these with Sydney and see how many she can get.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
If she gets them, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel...
get these? I'll clip it like that. I'll do like, who would get these? And then I'll cut to Sydney and she'll be like, Hunger Games,
She'll
Titanic.
know. She'll freaking know in a second.
Yeah.
She's so annoying like that.
She
that one game on Alexa, like the
song game?
Yeah. She's so good at it.
Yeah.
She can do every single one.
Do you think she has a photographic memory for like stuff like this?
I feel like something with her ADHD makes her better.
Kicks in for her.
Yeah.
She does have an advantage on us. She's on Adderall.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. So she's more focused.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Damn. That is cheating. We have to make sure she doesn't take her Adderall before doing this game.
Actually, I don't think she was on her Adderall when she was on the podcast.
Oh, no, she wasn't.
Yeah.
She was all over the place.
All right, we're back. Next segment we're going to do, it's called I Don't Get It. So we're talking about things that girls do and things that guys do that the other sex doesn't understand sometimes.
Okay.
From a general perspective. We'll start with the girls one. Calling friends in an Uber to feel safe.
You don't get that?
Well, I get it. Guys don't do it though.
Well, because they're men. They don't have to worry about not feeling safe in an Uber.
True.
I mean, I guess you kind of do.
Is it pretty like routine? Like every time you get in an Uber by yourself, would you call a friend?
I would never get into an Uber by myself.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that
would
makes
never.
sense.
I would never feel safe enough. Because
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm the type of person who is skeptical. Like I'm always looking. I don't know if it's the way I was raised, but I have all sisters.
Yeah.
So my mom taught us to always like be aware of your surroundings, be paying attention, always go in pairs. You never go anywhere alone. Don't be by yourself. No.
Even during the middle of the day.
Well, during the day, yes. Like if you're
At
going to
night.
Target, but like if you're going out, you don't leave your friends. Like say you have to go to the bathroom, you take someone with you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Or if you're going to go to a different bar and meet up friends, don't walk by yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have things like that. So I would never get into an Uber by myself.
That feels more like a dad advice kind of
Well,
thing.
I didn't have a dad growing up.
Oh,
so
really? Was he out of the picture?
He left us when I was little, but he came back into my life when I was like 11, but he wasn't super present until I was older. So my mom really raised me.
Interesting. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, my mom really raised me. She raised all of us.
Do you have a good relationship with your dad?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like ideal. It's not an ideal relationship,
Right.
but it's pretty good. His birthday's actually tomorrow.
Oh.
But he's just the kind of guy that like, I love him. I don't want to say anything bad about him, but he's selfish.
Oh, yeah.
He puts himself first.
Yeah.
That's just the way he is.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's okay.
Well,
that's fine.
everybody has
Everyone has their thing.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody deals with something else or
Right.
something or another, but
Yeah.
kind of tough from a kid's perspective. Like,
Yeah.
when that's a
I know.
character quality.
It's hard, but also like it's hard to think about your parents being their own individual people.
True.
Like if you think about it, they existed before you existed.
Yeah, they were our
have
age.
their own issues. They
Right.
have their own things that they've been through in their life that affects them and shapes them.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you think of it like you're picturing it, you're being about yourself, like, do you know what I'm saying?
I do. I get it. I think that's the perspective of like being a selfish individual. I think everybody deals with it. I just think that some people grow out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of like the cultural calling that we have is to like grow out of those childish behaviors. But
and
everybody
when you
deals
have
with stuff.
kids, that changes because then you put your kids first. Like you think that you would, but not all people are like that.
True. Especially guys who don't like, if we don't have to carry the kid, there's a deeper connection with a mom in a kid than there is with a guy.
That's
so
true.
I understand why some guys can be selfish, but I don't know. There's just a higher calling, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why my dad left, I totally understand why he left, but why he didn't bring us with him. Because he moved to California.
Oh.
He just like moved to California.
He was just like,
not even in the same state.
Okay. And so you didn't see him for a couple of years then, probably.
No, he would come and visit for holidays.
Oh, okay.
So, and that was like when I was really young. So it was, he would visit for Christmas.
Okay.
But it didn't feel like he was my dad. But I wasn't sad about it. It was just how it always was. So it wasn't like weird. Like I know it sounds horrible like saying it, but I was completely happy.
Yeah.
I was just living life.
Didn't know anything different. That's just what you're.
Yeah. I was just used to it. And when he wanted to come back into my life, I wasn't happy about it.
Right.
Because
you weren't happy?
No, because it was change.
Oh, interesting.
Like I wanted it to just be me, my mom, and my sister. Like.
So then your parents, did they get back together? Oh,
do we really want to get into this? This is like a lot.
We don't have to. You share as much as you want.
Okay, so they never got a divorce officially.
Okay, so they were just separated?
They were separated, but so my mom was a major alcoholic, and my dad, he had been an alcoholic and other substances for a long time, and he got sober. He had been sober for years before he met my mom.
Okay.
And then my mom's drinking was really bad and he needed to get out of that situation.
Oh,
it was not a good situation for him, especially with him being an alcoholic himself.
A previous, yeah.
So it wasn't good. So he left and but he just like, we lived here in Minnesota and he got up and moved all the way to California.
Right.
So like some things it's like, okay, if that's your reason, like you think you would stay at least in
like in
the
Iowa?
state.
Or like
so you can
Minnesota?
see your kids.
Right.
But so like I understand why he did what he did for him, but it's also like he didn't have to like completely be gone.
Right.
And he would come back and visit, but it wasn't like, oh, like I missed him. Brianna did. She wrote him letters like every week.
She was a little bit older?
She's a year older than me.
Oh, so not that much older.
But she's more sensitive than I am.
Okay.
She's totally an empath.
Oh, so interesting.
Like everybody else, you know what an empath is, right? Yeah. So like, I feel like she just felt for like my mom and like she was affected by it. And I'm more hard. Not saying that I don't have emotions, but I don't really take shit personally. If you don't want to be in my life, I don't really care.
Yeah, that's
and
your
I've
choice.
always been like that since I was little. It wasn't like I need anybody.
Right.
So for me, it was just like, whatever.
Okay.
Like,
see ya.
But then when he wanted to come back, it's like, this guy, who are you? You're going to try to tell me what to do? And like,
oh yeah.
And we moved into a bigger house because then my mom.
So your dad moved back in with you?
Yeah.
And were they?
So this is what happened. He was visiting. So there's a lot of the story that's a little fuzzy because a lot of what my parents say, things don't really add up.
Oh, so you don't totally believe them.
So anyways, my dad would visit once in a while, like for Christmas and stuff.
Right.
My mom got pregnant with my little sister, Abby, when she was 42.
With your dad?
And he wasn't living in California. My dad wasn't even there for my sister's birth.
Really?
Yeah. For my little sister's birth.
Holy cow.
And my dad said like, he felt like because my mom was having Abby, he needed to come back because my mom didn't really have a stable job. Like we would go to the food shelf for food and we would get free lunch. Like we didn't have a lot of money, but we had a great childhood.
Yeah.
Like just because we didn't have a lot of money doesn't mean anything.
Right. True.
So we had it really kind of rough. And now that my mom was having another baby, my dad, surprised, decided to do the right thing and come back.
Yeah.
And
kind of weird though.
Kind of weird.
He already had 2 kids.
Well, and he has 2 kids with someone else too.
Oh, interesting.
Who are older. They're my half siblings.
Was that during the process of him being in California?
No.
Before? So they're older.
Yep.
Wow. You got a crazy family situation.
Yeah. I feel like all family situations are crazy.
Yeah, they
Every
are.
family
Yeah.
has their thing.
For sure.
That's like, what?
Yeah, skeletons in the closet.
No, yeah. Nobody, I don't care if they look great on Facebook. Families look great, but you know.
Instagram. Same with relationships too.
Yes.
I mean, we're getting rabbit trailing, but.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like okay, I'm sorry, but the relationships that post the most, this and that and that and this, you know.
Yeah, they're not.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that is a red flag. They're always like posting how happy they are, like couple shoots, stuff like that. It's just kind of like, seems like you guys are covering up for something. Like something's not right.
And then you find out like a week later, like they're broken up.
Yeah. Yeah. they've been broken up for 3 months.
Like, please get over it.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. We rabbit trailed there. That was fun though. Talking about guys. So chest hair. Do you think guys should shave their chest hair?
I don't think shave. Oh, this is a hard one.
This is a tough one. I was talking to my dad about this because my best buddy from college, his name's Zealand, and he's
I love that name.
Yeah, it's a great name. He's a pretty hairy cat, but he always shaves his chest, like always.
Oh, why doesn't he wax it or get laser hair removal?
I don't know, because his girlfriend is actually like in Botox and laser hair removal.
Oh,
like that's what she does.
Then he should do that because unless he's doing it not for himself. I think that's a big thing. Like if you're a guy and you're insecure about your chest hair, get rid of it.
Yeah.
But like if you're going to be doing it because
some girl wants you to?
Yeah, I don't know if that's right. Because if a guy wanted me to do something
remove
they didn't,
your chest hair.
Yeah, right. I don't have any chest hair. Yeah, no. But like say they didn't like something about me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay.
I
don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But I
it.
think I don't love chest hair. I don't.
Okay.
But a little bit is fine. But like where it's like a super hairy, like covering like your whole, and then same with the back, like that is a little.
I got to show you.
Icky.
You know who Travis Kelce is?
Yeah.
Have you seen how hairy that man is?
I mean, I have seen, but I haven't like seen. I could picture it though.
It kind of shocked me, like how hairy he is.
He's so sweet. He's so cute.
He's a sweet dude.
I like them.
This picture's blurry. Oh, here we go.
I don't have my glasses.
Oh yeah. Here.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Is it that's too much?
Too much.
So you think he should wax?
Yeah.
So
because I'm thinking about shaving. So if with shaving, you get razor burn.
Yep.
It grows back right away. There's stubble. It's itchy.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I think if you're gonna do it, you might as well do laser hair removal or get it waxed.
Yeah. Do you think Taylor likes that? Do you think Taylor Swift likes that?
Maybe she's with him.
Yeah, some girls like that. My buddy isn't quite this hairy, but he has been shaving his chest since before he was dating this girl. So he's always done it.
There you go.
Yeah. And I think he would prefer.
My sister's, maybe I shouldn't talk. I'm such a gossip. My sister's husband, sorry guys, I'm exposing you.
Spill the tea.
I'm pretty sure he waxes his chest hair or shaves his chest hair. I'm pretty sure he does.
He's pretty hairless, isn't he?
It's hairless.
I've seen him
and
on
that's
like,
a little
Instagram.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Like
some guys are like that though.
I guess, yeah.
I don't have a ton of hair, but I do have more chest hair than like my brother and my dad.
Yeah, Cody has like a little bit. Oh my gosh, when we first met, he had none.
Yeah.
And then he turned like, I want to say like 21.
Yeah.
And he started getting a little bit and I made fun of him for it. Yeah. And then it really started going. I'm like, okay.
All right.
But
it's not funny anymore.
It's not like, yeah, right. It's not a joke anymore.
Yeah, you just wax.
But it's not like crazy.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Grows in weird though. Like I feel like I have to
like
shave
patchy.
Mine. Yeah. It's like just on my like pecs and then like right in the middle. And it looks weird.
See, if you don't like it, then just do it.
Yeah. But I also don't dislike it to the point where I'm like, oh, I hope nobody sees.
Right.
my
You're
chest.
not like
I'm
insecure about it.
Not
like,
really.
Who cares?
I just think it looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like a high schooler.
It's the same with me. If I walk around in the summertime with not shaved legs.
Yeah, true.
That just is weird.
You're not going to care that much, but like at the end of the day, probably,
yeah,
you would care.
It's just kind of like, okay.
A little prickly.
Yeah, not cute. So do whatever you want.
Yep. It's subjective.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, back to girls. The color pink. I think
the color pink is iconic.
It is iconic.
It is iconic.
But like it's kind of like slotted just for women. Like guys
really?
can like pink, but it's not like no guy's ever going to tell you my favorite color is pink. Just because of like the
stigma.
Social. Yeah, the stigma.
But like my favorite color is green, like a dark like army green.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that's, I don't know, but I can see what you're saying though. Like, I mean, I love pink, but I could see why men would not say they like pink.
Right.
Like Cody would never wear pink. Like we talked about earlier. He would never wear pink. I mean, he does.
Like salmon?
He does have a salmon shirt from Tommy Bahama.
Yeah.
And it has like other colors in it. It's actually really nice looking. But like actual like pink.
Like a pink hoodie.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I think that would be cute. I wish he would. I think guys would look, like there's some guys who can really pull that off and it looks good.
Like I've actually noticed guys who have darker skin.
Yes.
They pull off pink really well.
Yes. For sure.
It
complements their skin tone and it complements like everything. Like I definitely agree.
Yeah.
I think I could see how men would feel that way, but I don't think they have to.
Yeah. I think pink is a cool color, but it's definitely, I feel like it's saved for women a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like everything is just like, or like if you talk to girls, if you talk to 10 girls, I bet you 7 out of 10 would say their favorite color is pink.
Yeah.
And guys, I think we're a little all over the place, but maybe that's like our blue.
There's this theory, and it's like the pink and purple. Like, so if you have a sister, one is pink and one is purple.
Oh, interesting.
And that's like how it was with me growing up with Brianna. Like she was pink, I was purple. So every gift she got, all of her stuff would be the color pink.
Oh, yeah.
And I would all get the color purple.
Interesting.
And you've never seen that on TikTok?
No, never. I've never even heard of it.
But like, what was I saying before? Oh, yeah. Like, if you think about it, though, it's instilled in our brains since we were young. Pink is the girl, blue is the boy.
Yeah.
So,
since forever.
Yeah. And then, so that's just girl colors, boy colors.
Yeah. I don't have anything against pink. I actually think it is a cool color. Like I don't really anymore, but I used to have like a pink hoodie and probably a couple like pink Adidas shirts, but
I think it's nice on guys.
Yeah. I think it looks good.
I think it's not like the colors that you wear, more so like the style of clothing that makes it seem girly.
Yeah, for sure.
And your vibe. Like if you have a feminine vibe.
Yeah. A little flamboyant.
But if you have a masculine vibe and you're going to wear like a hoodie, like a loose hoodie that's pink, you're not going to give off girly feminine.
No.
You're not.
I think it gives off more like a casual fit for like a basketball guy or something like that.
Yeah. I can see your vision.
The vision. It's cooking. All right, next one. Guys, nicknames. I feel like girls don't give each other nicknames as much as guys do.
Guys give each other nicknames. Oh, I guess.
Like all the time.
That's true because all of Cody's friends, they all call each other.
Yeah. Like Nogs. Garrett Willis is like G. We call G. Or like Zealand is Z.
Oh, I love the name Zealand. I'm obsessed with it.
It's such a good name.
Anyways,
every time
I got to put that on my baby name list.
There you go. I don't know anybody else other than him with that name.
No, I don't either.
But like we'd meet somebody every single time. They'd be like, oh, what's your names? I'd be like, oh, Jack. And they're like, okay, yeah, Jack. And then he's like, Zealand. They're like, oh, like the country? Like the country. Like every time.
That's
so
funny.
But yeah, it's a great
nicknames.
name. Nicknames. Do girls give each other nicknames? I guess Sid.
I call Sid all the time.
She calls you Nicolle?
Yeah.
You call Callie? Mm-hmm. Any nicknames?
My sister calls me Cola. Like my family calls me Cola.
I think outside of like family, like sticking to friends.
Cody's best friend Ben, shout out Ben.
Shout out Ben.
He calls me Quaz after Quasimodo, Hunchback of Notre Dame, because I have really bad posture. So he's been calling me that for years.
That is such a good nickname.
That is like the only.
But that's a guy giving you a nickname.
Exactly. That's the only nickname.
Do you wish girls would give each other nicknames?
I think it's cute because it reminds me of Gossip Girl. So like S and B.
Oh, yeah.
Like Serena's S, and then I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like unless your name like has like a built-in nickname, like you know what I mean? Then
nobody calls you Nikki though.
I hate that. Do you? Only people who like want to get under my skin. Well, when I played soccer, they called me Nick. Because
that's cool,
like
though.
On the field, they'd be like Nick because it's shorter.
I like that. That's kind of a cool nickname.
So they would call me Nick like my teammates would.
Yeah.
But only soccer. But I wish that I had a nickname. I've always kind of wished that.
Yeah. Plum? Nope, not that one.
Not an ugly one.
Nick Plum.
Yag. Yag.
I get Yags. Yags or Jaeger. Or
Jay.
No, I don't get Jay. Jack is so short already.
I know,
it's like, how
it
you
is.
Shorten Jack.
So how do you, right.
It's usually my last name, Jaeger. A lot of guys call me Yags or Jaeger.
I feel like that is a guy thing.
Big time.
That is. I never really realized
I'm trying to think of if I have any friends that I don't call them by a nickname. Like Caden Elvidge is Chip. Shane Svoboda is Shug or Sugar. Jackson is Jax or Hovs. Jeremy is Yerms. Jeremy? Yeah. Every guy that I know, I think I have a nickname for.
I call Cody Code.
Yeah.
But not like all the time, but like, I'll be like.
Does he call you anything or just Nicolle?
He
or babe or
he is such like he calls me a bunch of names.
Like, what's your favorite one that he calls you?
My favorite one, he calls me Shug.
Shug? Mm-hmm. That's a cute one.
He calls me Shug. He has a ton of, He'll call me Nikki to get under my skin because he knows I hate it.
That's a good one. Nikki.
But
Nikki,
he's always calling me nicknames.
Yeah. So it is a guy thing.
It is a guy
thing. You wish it was a little bit more prevalent.
Maybe when Callie and Sydney get here, we'll have to give each other nicknames.
Maybe you should just try it out and see if they respond.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'll be like, hey, Cal.
Yeah.
And see what she's like. She'll probably be like, hey.
Gross.
And then, I call Sid. I could give her a new nickname.
Yeah. Squid.
Everyone calls her that.
Yeah, that one's too easy.
S. I'll call her S.
Yeah. Hey, S. She'll be like, why'd you call me that?
Yeah. What the frick is Nicolle on today?
You're cracked out. All right, let's move on. Next one. We're on girls. Keeping your drinks covered with your hand in public.
That's like a safety thing.
Yeah, it's like similar to leaving in pairs kind of thing.
Yeah, like you don't want someone to drop something in your drink.
And guys don't have to worry about it. Nobody is trying to drug me. I can guarantee it.
You never know.
I mean, maybe. But
you never know.
I don't think. I'm trying to think if there was any situation in college where like it accidentally happened to me or something. I don't think so.
I don't know. Like I was just thinking, because one of my good friends is getting married and we were talking about going to Florida for a bachelorette party like next year. And I was talking to Cody and he was like, he said the first thing he said to me was, you better be careful, make sure you're covering your drinks. Like and I'm like, that's something guys don't really think about.
Never.
But when I'm with him, I don't have to think about that stuff because I know he's always watching out for me.
But if you're not with him, he's thinking about it now. Which makes sense, which is good though. That's a good quality to have.
Which I feel like because he's with me, he knows now because so many times I'm so like
conscious of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's true. You have to make sure you're looking out for yourself. Yeah. Don't trust anybody.
As a single guy, I never think about it. But I think if I had a significant other, like a girlfriend,
you would.
I would think about it.
You would.
For sure.
If she was out, I mean, you would probably be like, okay, of course you would worry.
Yeah.
And you would probably think about it. Just knowing the kind of guy you are, you would.
Yeah, probably. I think so. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
That one doesn't come up very often in guy talk. Or like if I go out to a bar with buddies, like we'll leave a beer on the table and go to the bathroom or like go play pool or like, nobody's coming by our drinks, so it's not like something that I have to worry about. But if I had a daughter or a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, I'm sure I'd be thinking about it more often. Yeah.
And you would be, if you were out with them, you'd be looking out for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I feel like when you're with your boyfriend or significant other, you're just, they're going to take care of you, so you're more relaxed. That's how I am.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to know where I am or where I'm going. I'm just in la la land because I know I'm going to be taken care of.
Yeah, right.
So Cody's got to keep an eye out. But when I'm not with him, I am like, if somebody's talking to me, I hold my drink like this.
Really?
And it's just like, I don't even think about it anymore.
That's so interesting.
Like I'll have my drink kind of just like this.
Yeah. Because you just don't trust anybody, which you really shouldn't, and not in public as a woman.
I mean, I'm not crazy about it. Like somebody's looking at my drink. Like, oh my gosh. Like
at people.
What's your license plate? I need to see your ID if you want to talk to me. But like, I think it's just always in the back of your mind.
Which is good.
It should be.
It should be. It should be. All right. Last one for guys. And then we'll move on to the hot topic hat. Locker talk. I think this one's interesting though, because I think girls do it too.
Yeah, they do.
But guys are very comfortable with each other. Like, well, one thing I've noticed, and this is a little bit of a tangent or side topic, some of the guys that I know who are like engaged or dating, serious relationships, they'll like talk about other women in a way that I'm like,
is it bad? Oh, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, like they're not.
It's like taking it too far. Like
not bad, but it's just more like, oh yeah, she's super hot, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't know. Something about it feels weird. Not to be like this, like, oh, I would never talk about another girl if I was dating. But it's like, sometimes I'm like,
yeah.
And then like I've confronted a couple guys like, yo, that's kind of weird. Like that you're talking, you have a fiance.
That's so good that you say that because guys.
No, I'm not trying to shine that light on me though. I'm not trying to say like.
No. I do have to say though, like that is good because that's what I would hope somebody would say if Cody was talking about another girl. Like
I've never heard Cody talk like that before. I'm thinking
he knows
guys.
Better. Yeah. I always can hear everything.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Just kidding.
No, but like I've talked to guys and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like you have a fiance, and he's like, oh, like you can look, you just can't touch or whatever. That saying is weird to me.
There's boundaries in a relationship. Okay, with celebrities, it's a little different. True. And I know a lot of people will disagree with that. That's kind of controversial. Like saying, and
that one's more
I'm talking
funny.
Even just like Instagram models. Like,
yeah.
I know that's a huge topic. I know this is going to go into a different direction here, but with the liking Instagram models posts or following Instagram models.
Does that bug you?
No.
Really?
Cody he follows Instagram models, but he doesn't like their posts. I don't think. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Okay, I was going to say, if you're tracking, then you might care a little bit.
I don't really know. But I know that he follows Instagram models, but they're like they'll be like posing on a dirt bike. Like, stuff
he's liking
like that.
the dirt bike then.
No. He's liking both. No.
Okay.
But he
That's
doesn't
fair.
like there are certain Instagram models that he follows. And I know that.
Yeah.
But it's not like,
It doesn't bug you?
why would that bug me? Like, I just never got that. I never understood that. He follows like Hailey Bieber. He thinks Hailey Bieber's so pretty. I think Justin Bieber's so hot, and he knows that. That's my major celebrity crush. But I follow Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I like all of his posts.
And it doesn't bother him.
And Cody will follow Hailey Bieber and
like
see
her
her.
posts?
He doesn't really like posts. He's not. He's one of those people that are like,
He's a
unless he's
swiper.
your friend, then he'll like it if you're friends with him. But
My brother's
otherwise,
like
he's
that a little
not.
bit.
He's just a swiper.
Yeah.
Even like, yeah.
I
he's
think
like that.
most people who are in a comfortable relationship are like okay with like the celebrity liking.
That's so.
That doesn't
if you're
seem
not,
that bad to me.
What do you think? You think Cody has a chance with Hailey Bieber?
What if he did? Would you give him a hall pass?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, he wouldn't. No.
Not
There's
that he
no
would. I
hall
don't think-
passes.
No, there's
I'm
not.
just kidding.
Well, there
But-
shouldn't be in a healthy relationship.
Right. But no, it doesn't matter to me. I'm never really worried about that.
Yeah. Hailey Bieber, I don't think Cody will probably ever meet Hailey Bieber in his life.
No.
And I don't think he'll meet Justin.
And she is really pretty.
Yeah,
Hailey Bieber is so pretty.
for sure.
I really like her.
She seems, well, I've heard some things about her though, that she's like a little bit,
Oh, okay.
Catty.
It's like you're either a Selena girl or a Hailey girl. And
You can't
I
be
am a
both?
Hailey girl.
you can't be both. Selena Gomez
People
is,
who are both are,
did you see who Selena's dating right now?
yeah,
Benny
Benny Blanco.
Dude, he is a cartoon though. I love Benny Blanco, but he's not an attractive man. He's not.
He's actually on the borderline of saying like, yep, he is ugly.
Yeah. Well, he has the
unibrow.
doesn't help. Doesn't have great teeth. Is not like a tall guy. Not
He
in shape.
doesn't have, but that's the thing too. Like personality is so big.
Yeah, true.
And
Especially when you're at that level. She's so elevated that it's like she could get anybody she
She could
wants.
get anybody she wants.
Yeah.
So she probably wants to know she's with someone who's genuine. They probably vibe.
Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
and that's what matters most. But you have to be physically attracted to them. So maybe she is. Maybe he has a big schlong or something. Maybe he's walking around with
Benny
just like
Blanco?
a giant. Like,
I don't know.
you never
don't
know.
know.
Benny Blanco. What was the question? Now
The original question was locker talk.
Oh yeah. So what about
I don't
it?
know. We kind of just went on a tangent. That was like kind of the purpose. Like there is, I think locker talk is universal though. I think girls and guys do it. Girls just do it more like, I think you'd call it like gossip. And guys are more like, oh yeah, she's so hot. Like,
Yeah.
do you have any issues with locker talk? Does it bug you?
No, unless it would be like disrespectful.
Yeah. Well,
Like
I
there's,
mean, that's locker
I mean,
talk,
but
though.
like there's certain lines. I guess I don't really know what's said, but like saying like, oh, that for me, I'm picturing like, wow, she's so
pretty.
beautiful. Like,
No, that's not locker talk.
okay, so I don't really know. I would probably feel uncomfortable if I was there.
Yeah.
Some things it's just better off just not to know or get involved in,
Right.
unless it's your own man.
Yeah, then you should know.
Then sometimes, I mean, I don't know.
So like, let's say Cody's hanging out with his buddies
Mm-hmm.
and they're locker talking about girls they knew in high school. Like, oh yeah, she was so hot. Like, yeah, she was really attractive. Like, I definitely tried to, hang out with
Mm-hmm.
her or whatever like that. Would that bug you? Even though you know that he's not going to go back.
Yeah,
and like,
that would bug me.
would it?
I would probably be like,
I don't know.
fine, then be with her then.
Yeah,
No.
if she makes you so happy.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I think I would be annoyed. I'd be annoyed. I'd be bitchy. I'd definitely have an attitude for the rest of the day.
Yeah, if
If
you
it was-
found out.
Well, yeah. Or if it was like, well, if somebody was saying like, Cody was saying that, like, I'd feel embarrassed.
Oh,
Like
really?
if somebody, if I found out, it probably would have been from one of his friends, which means that he must have really crossed the line. Because
Oh,
who's
yeah.
going to tell me?
Nobody. Unless he said
How
something
would
like
I
way
find out?
outlandish.
Exactly. So then it would be like probably terms of me being pissed off.
Yeah, which makes sense. That's justifiable. But I
But
don't think.
also, like, I'd be like, why are you being so fake? Why are you double crossing Cody right now?
Yeah, that's what I would think. Like,
Like,
what kind of homie's gonna
you're
tell us?
gossiping.
Yeah, that seems like
You're
an
a shady friend.
underlying like motive.
Right.
Like, why would he be
See,
telling you that?
That's why I would be a little suspicious. I'd be like, okay.
That guy would be trying
And
to,
then
like,
I'd
break
probably
it
be
up
like
or
to Cody,
something.
I'd be like, don't talk like that, but your friend's shady.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Don't trust them.
Too funny. All right, well, that was the end of I Don't Get It. We're going to move on to Hot Topic Hat, but we're going to take a quick break. Yeah. All right. The next segment we're going to do is called Hot Topic Hat. So in this hat, we have a ton of controversial topics to talk about. Is anything off limits?
No.
Okay, let's get into it.
Ooh, I got to pick a good one.
Yeah.
Equal pay. That's so boring.
You want to do a different one?
Yeah.
All right, let's do more controversial.
That one's boring. Ooh, transgender in sports.
That one's pretty intense. Was that the one? No. Sydney got drag readings, which is kind of a similar topic.
It is, yeah.
How do you feel about this topic?
Transgenders, I don't think they should be, like, so we're talking about, like, okay, if it's a transgender male, no, transgender female
yeah.
competing then.
In, like, swimming.
Women, yeah, no, that's not fair. Mm-hmm. Because I know biologically,
yeah,
they're stronger and bigger.
Men?
Yeah.
How about, so what's the only issue that I have with, like, the topic that I think a lot of people overlook is, like, what's the solution? Like, do you create a sport specifically for people in that category? Like, can transgenders only swim against other transgenders then?
I guess so. Transgender females, they're in their own bracket where they compete against other transgender females.
I think that's the only...
That would be a good solution. But yeah, that's a good point to say, like, okay, well, we do need to figure a solution out because...
Yeah, because I agree with you. I don't think that biological men should be allowed to swim in a...
Right, and how do you know if they're just saying that they're transgender and taking advantage of that in order to then make it to the Olympics or make it to professional... then you could just say,
especially in our culture now, they're
good.
Like, it's like almost praised to do that in a certain sense.
Yep, right.
So then you can get like sponsorships and make money and a living out of it.
Right, and some people could take advantage of that. So
I think most of them do.
How do you know that? Exactly. So I think that would be a good solution.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I would be genuinely upset if it ever got to like the Olympic level where it's like...
That would be insane. These people train their entire lives.
You're right.
It's something that, the passion that they have for these sports and the dedication that they put in, that you're taking that away from them.
Like 20 years of training.
It's not fair.
No, it's not. And I don't think there's like, well, I would love to meet somebody who genuinely thinks that it's a good thing.
I know, I do.
I've never talked to anybody.
I haven't either. I would like to just see where their brain is at in it.
Yeah.
And it's I probably shouldn't make the assumption, but I'm probably assuming it's about just...
I was saying the far left. I thought that's what you were going to say.
Well, I was just saying they probably want to... What was I saying? Now my brain...
Sorry, I roadblocked
But yes.
Lost it?
I lost it.
I threw you off.
Sorry, everyone.
No, it's good.
It's not my brain works.
It's definitely a good conversation to have, though, because there has to be a solution. Like, you have to look at them as, like, people still. I think that's, like... The two extremes are, like, yeah, they should be in the sport. I don't agree with that. The other extreme is, like... They shouldn't be in the sport, and then like you kind of dehumanize them. They're still people. Mm-hmm. So like, if they want to compete, there either has to be some sort of like, okay, well then you have to go up against your biological, or we'll create a separate segment of like, or a separate category for you guys to all like feel included, but against each other, because then there's no advantage.
Yeah, but they could be upset about not feeling equal then.
Yeah, not being included, but then it's like, well, okay.
At that point,
we can't do a lot for you.
Right.
Or you just go up against other biological men. Like you have to swim in whatever you were like at time of birth.
Yeah.
But
you can say you're a woman swimming against the men.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. That's so tough to me is like,
I don't know.
Like you were saying, there's women in sports who have been training their entire lives and devoting their entire high school, middle school, elementary school careers to like swimming.
They sacrifice so much.
Right.
And they have that natural talent, but then they train.
Yep.
And then, it's just the fact. Yes, there are women who are stronger than men.
Yeah.
But when it's athletes, if you put a male athlete up against a female athlete.
Who've both been training their entire lives on strength.
The male one is going to be
stronger.
Yeah. 90% of the 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty high.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like one outlier here and there.
Maybe, but like, yeah, that just wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, or like fighting. Like I know that there has been some. I don't know if it was like UFC.
Oh, are you kidding?
But you have like men
No.
who like transition, and then they're like one woman, I think, broke another woman's skull. Like transgender woman broke another woman's skull, and it's like, are we okay with this? Like, it doesn't really happen when two women fight or when two men fight, but then you cross them.
Right.
It's dangerous.
No, that's absolutely dangerous.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the transgender on TikTok about like the tampon controversy?
No.
Saying like carrying tampons with, acting like they get their period, and saying like I know what it's like and I suffer and this and that.
What?
Yeah.
Where do you put it?
You don't.
Up your butt? Like where else? Honestly,
And then
where else do you put it?
they were on there was a transgender who was campaigning for Tampax.
Weird. Okay, here's another topic. This is not about transgenders, but I've seen a lot, like when I look up information about like things that guys don't get that girls do, or things that girls don't get that guys do, whatever. A lot of them were talking about like tampons, and it'll get into like how like society looks at tampons as a luxury. Like tampons should be free. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's like the same thing with insulin. Like if you think about it,
True.
There's certain things that because we can't live without it and we need it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can live without tampons.
You could.
But then,
It's
you know,
weird.
companies, big pharma, not saying big pharma owns tampons, but I'm talking in relation to insulin.
Right.
They can bump those prices up as much as they want because they know that people are going to continue to buy it. Otherwise, they're going to die.
Right.
With tampons, like, we're not going to die. You can use toilet paper, I guess,
If you had to.
if you had to. Or,
Yeah.
we're not going to die, but obviously we need them.
Right.
So they're going to be able to bump up the prices. Do I think that's fair? No. Do you think I think we should pay for them? Yeah, we have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Do you think
true.
things are just handed to us in our? No.
Heck no. I mean,
No.
we pay for water. You literally can't survive like 3 days
without water. And you pay for water.
Right.
I mean, that's what it is. You got to pay for things.
That was
That's
kind of
the
my
way it is.
That
You
was my internal
gotta
argument.
pay for it.
Yeah, that was my.
But
my,
do I think that? I mean, they are really expensive.
Are they? What is like a box? Like, what do you buy? 12 at a time?
I get the big box of the Tampax, and I think it's like $12, maybe.
Oh, okay, and that's like how many?
No, I don't know. That will last me like one period.
Oh, and that's like a week.
Well, I'm on birth control, and so my period's shorter. So it's a little shorter than a little shorter than a week. But for some women, their periods can last longer.
Oh, that would
and
suck.
it could be more frequent depending on what's going on. So like
So
some
glad I don't
people
have to do that.
and some people like I don't need that many tampons because I'm on birth control.
Right.
But some women who might have PCOS or other problems, they may need more attention. So everyone is so different. Everybody's bodies are so different. So some people spend a lot more. I probably don't spend as much as other people do, but
But you don't think they should be free?
no.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
don't think
make a lot of
anything should be
sense.
free.
Well, then, like, how? Yeah, right. How would that company even make money? Or like,
How does the world make money? This is just life. That's what it is.
somebody has to produce the product?
You gotta, I mean, everything costs money.
Yeah.
Everything costs money. Think I'm entitled to anything?
No.
I don't think I'm entitled to free tampons because I'm a woman. I mean, but do I think it can get out of control? Yeah. I mean, if they start charging like $40 for a pack of tampons,
Then-
I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be
We
like,
got
what the f-? Like, come on, give us a freaking break here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think like with life, you'd pay for things. It's just the way it is. You can't whine
Yeah.
about everything all the time.
It boils down to, it almost gets like political because you could say, like, the idea that everything does cost, nothing in life is free, very like capitalistic worldview.
Right.
And then on the other spectrum, it'd be like socialistic is more like,
Socialism doesn't work.
no, it never has before.
No.
That's the funniest thing to me is like people still argue for it. And they're like, you have no proof that it doesn't work. It's like all of history. Like every time a society has tried to do socialism.
It doesn't
But-
work. And that's like with the with the immigration,
Yeah.
how they're housing them in New York, and then there's like places in Chicago as well.
Yeah.
These people get to stay for free and all these things.
And like money monthly.
What do you think about that?
Illegal immigrants. Yeah. I mean, even legal immigrants, they don't get like not siphons. That's not the right word, but they don't get like monthly income just because they're immigrants. I mean, I'm not here for it, obviously, but
there's people who come here legally to this country and work really hard to be here legally and go through all of the steps.
Yeah.
They get a job. They start working immediately.
Right.
That's the American dream.
right.
The American dream is to work till you die.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Make enough money to feed your family.
It sucks, but it's better than living anywhere else.
Yeah, in a box or in a third world country.
Better than living in a third world country.
For sure.
Like,
For sure.
this is the greatest country in the world. I'm sorry, but it is. And this is what you do.
Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah.
You work and you do things the right way. And if you don't like it, too bad.
See ya.
Bye. You can live anywhere else. Move.
True.
You don't have to live here.
That's so now that we're getting into an election season again, I don't know if you see all the celebrities coming out again saying like, if Trump is reelected, I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
And then like, what are you trying to prove? Everybody in the comments.
We need you to be here.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, obviously they're going to be leaning right now because they see this video. They're going to stick around to watch it. They're all like, who wants you here then? Like who? That is like that's not a threat. That's such a terrible threat.
And a lot of these celebrities say that they're liberals because it's a trend to be a liberal. You're going to get canceled if you're not.
True.
So I think a lot of it is bullshit.
Do you think there's like conspiracy theories that there's like big time elites that pay celebrities to lean left?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
To push their agenda. Like George
Yeah.
Soros pays off a ton of celebrities, people say.
I totally believe it.
I totally could see it.
Think about how many people just really don't give a shit about politics. And
Yeah.
then they probably, like, I know people, they don't vote, they don't involve themselves in it. But if someone they don't even know anything about any of it.
Right.
Someone was giving them a big chunk of money to
Millions
say
and
that
millions of
they
dollars.
post and say they're this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll be left. I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care
I'll
about
be
it
right.
anyways.
Yeah. Right.
They don't care.
Like the Travis Kelce thing. I don't know if you ever watch like football or stuff. He's on a ton of Pfizer commercials.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
And a ton of people are like, I can't believe he's on Pfizer commercials. He's selling himself. He's selling out whatever for the industry. But if I was in his shoes and I wasn't strongly, like if I wasn't political and I didn't think that the COVID vax was bad and somebody's like, hey, we'll give you $2 million to talk about how you got your shot.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't give
I already got the vaccine. I don't see any issues with it. Why would I not talk about it?
Right. I agree too.
Yeah.
Well, I got the vaccine.
Yeah. Did you want to get it or did you have to get it?
I really didn't. I had to get it because I was in dental hygiene school at the time.
Yeah.
And I was also working at a clinic
Okay.
in urgent care, and I was doing just other things in like medical. So I needed to, but I could have gotten out of it. Like you could, there's religious things and stuff like that. But that's what I think is like, if you want to get it, then you get it.
Right.
If you don't, you don't. It should never be forced.
No, I
So
don't. I
that's
agree with
my
that.
whole thing about it.
That was
That's
always-
how I think.
That was always my take about it. Like my brother got it. I never did because I was working freelance at the time. So I was like,
You're like, I don't need to get it.
I didn't need it.
Like, do you get the flu shot?
Not
No.
really anymore.
No.
I used to when I was younger.
Yeah, you normally do. And then once your parents stop making your appointments, you don't do shit
Yeah,
anymore.
I didn't go.
So like, it's kind of,
I go to the doctor like once a year now.
yeah,
maybe.
like you don't, right. So like
Yeah.
I don't get the flu shot, but
No.
I got COVID shot because I didn't want to have to go through all the extra stuff. I was like, fine, I just get it.
Yeah. How did Cody feel about it? Did he care at all that you got it?
No, he ain't trying to tell me what to do ever. He didn't get it.
He didn't get it?
No, but
Was he adamant about not getting it?
Yeah, he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to get that.
Yeah.
Like he had his feelings about it. It's like, okay, then don't get it.
That's kind of how I
You
felt.
just
but I
do
wasn't,
what
like-
you want.
I wasn't like super opinionated about it because I didn't care if other people got it.
Right.
The only thing that irritated me was when people were like, you have to get it.
Right. Like who,
I was
do
like,
not
okay,
tell me what to do. I
I'm
don't
not
have to do
telling you to
anything.
not get it. Like
Right.
you do whatever you want.
Right.
But I'm going to do the same thing.
Right. See, that's where like lines can be crossed where it's just like but there are certain things, like are you what do you think about the anti-vax parents? Like not getting your kids vaccinated for
like anything?
chicken pox or
I mean, I think it's your choice.
or like hepatitis because you get that when you're a baby. Like there's all your vaccines. Like there are certain things like that I do think that you should be vaccinating your kids for. 'Cause
Yeah.
we don't want it to come back.
Stuff like hepatitis and chicken pox and like all that stuff, though, I think the argument that people would make is like those have been tested and tested and tested, and there's been human trials upon human trials for the last, 50 years at least? Whereas then you have like a COVID vax comes in and it's new.
That's
we
the
don't
difference.
know the long-term effects or anything.
That's the difference.
So if there's a little bit of like hesitation, I
that's
think that's
normal.
Totally normal.
I think that's totally normal.
But if somebody's anti-chickenpox, it's kind of like, well, we've been doing this for a
years.
while.
Right.
Like we know that it's not gonna negatively affect your kid.
Right.
But if somebody does believe that, it's kind of like, it is your kid. You know, you make that decision. The only issue with that then is I'm super against like kids getting hormones and stuff, you know, like for like a transition. I think it's kind of messed up.
That's so messed up.
But then how do I make that claim and then also say like, well, they're your kids. You can decide whether or not you want to vax them.
Because, well, I think when it comes to transitioning to transgender, that can be permanent.
Yeah. And it can affect you.
It can affect it. That's like major. I mean, that's not as big as, like, say you were to get your hepatitis vaccine. There's 3 rounds of it that you get. Okay, it protects you. Well, you also have to build up immunity. So your immunity can go away. So like for me, when I started working, they had to test me for immunity and they're like, okay, you're not immune anymore to hepatitis.
Oh, so you had to get another hepatitis
So
shot?
I had to go and get another round.
Okay.
So, I mean, unless you work in healthcare, you don't know that usually.
Because you're not doing the testings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's certain, I don't know, there's just certain things. But like when it comes to like transitioning to the opposite gender, how can a kid know? Kids are just kids.
Right. Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. Like some of that stuff can't be reversed.
And they could change their mind in a month. Or
yeah,
like,
they change their mind all the time.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to be a dog named Maggie when I was 3 years old.
Your parents should have gotten you.
I went around on my hands and knees and my mom would give me a dog bowl. Really? Yeah. And then the next day I wanted to be Cinderella and she gave me a broom and let me clean the house.
Right.
So kids don't know. They're just kids.
No, they don't. And
like, why are you gonna?
Yeah. No. And I heard on Joe Rogan's podcast too, he was talking about it. He's like, I think the best question to ask people who are very adamant about that is like, if your son thinks he's a girl, why does he need hormones to like over the top convince him that he's a girl? Like if he's a girl,
okay,
can't he just be isn't he a girl enough then? Like, can't he just think he's a girl? Why do you have to give him like hormones and stuff to like influence the fact that, yeah, he's going to be a girl now? Just leave it alone. And then if he changes his mind,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Or if he sticks with it,
then he can choose when he's older.
Yeah, exactly. That's his choice.
And make that decision when he's an adult.
Exactly.
Because then you're...
That one just, I don't get that. But I think different than other people, which is fine.
Well, you think the same as me.
Well, that's good.
So there you go.
Like-minded. All right. Let's move on to our last segment. It's called What Do You Do? So I'm going to give you a couple hypothetical situations. You're going to tell me what you would do in this situation personally.
Okay.
The first one is you're dating a man who wakes up at 11 a.m. every morning.
Okay, well, there's certain things, like, does he have a job?
He does have a job. He works at night.
Oh.
Well, not nights. He works from like
11 to 7.
Let's say he's a freelancer and he works from like 5 p.m. to midnight.
Oh, that would suck.
Bit of a turnoff.
Well, it's not a turnoff. You just never see them. That would be sad.
But it's like by choice. Like he could work in the mornings, but he's like, I'd rather sleep in, start my day late, and then work until like nighttime and then go to bed.
Then he would never see me, so he wouldn't choose that.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I'm so obsessed with her. Like,
right.
I'm quitting my job.
Right. I need you.
I need to be with you all the time.
So would you try to convince him differently? Like, wake up at 9, wake up at 8?
It wouldn't work out. It
Probably
wouldn't work out if you never see each other.
Probably not.
I mean,
unless you were on the same work schedule.
Unless you're on the same work schedule.
Yeah.
Which that's not my work schedule.
Right.
So
what's your normal?
Well, I work longer days. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I work 10 hours. And then Wednesdays are just a regular 8-hour shift. And then I don't work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I work close to 40 hours a week.
38.
So, yeah, 38.
Yeah.
I work in a dental office. I'm a hygienist.
Okay.
So that's pretty common for dental offices.
Okay.
So yeah, I get home. I leave for work on Mondays and Tuesdays at 8. I don't get home till 8 p.m.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a long day.
Mm-hmm. And then Wednesdays I get home at 2:30. So that's nice. And Thursdays I get home at 5:30 because we start earlier.
Oh, okay.
So Mondays and Tuesdays suck, but I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Cody works from home Mondays and Fridays.
And then goes in on Tuesdays through Thursdays?
Yeah.
And what does he do?
He's an electric designer for Excel Energy.
Okay, cool.
So his territory is White Bear Lake.
Oh, cool.
So all that stuff, he's in charge of that. But his schedule's a lot more flexible than mine.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like today we went for lunch at 1:30.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
He's supposed to be working. He was on his lunch break. But yeah, I don't know if I could never see him.
That would suck.
That would suck. What would you do?
if I was dating a girl who only woke up at 11.
Yeah, like if you never
Is she
saw.
employed? Like same situation. She's employed. She works nights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd probably be the same situation. It'd be like, how are we going to make this relationship work if we never hang out?
Yeah, if you can't make time for each other, that would really suck.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess do they work weekends?
No.
Okay, well then that's a little bit different, I guess.
Yeah, but still.
Because
you only
nurses,
True. That's a good example. Because nurses have weird schedules.
Mm-hmm.
And they
have to work nights. Some have to work some weekends.
Yep.
You know?
Usually they do 3 on, 3 off, don't they? Where it's like 3 12s and then 3 days
I think
completely
so.
off.
Yeah.
That would be tough too for me. I think that would be like, I never get to see her. Like, let's say her 3 days on are like during the week, and then her 3 days off are like usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You'd be like, dang, this is my time off. It'd be fun to be able to spend time with a significant other. But
I feel like you would make it work if you really cared about someone.
yeah, it's
like
and
if
it's not
all
like
of a
she's
sudden,
lazy. She's not
right,
lazy.
they have a job. That's the
Right.
thing. That's the question. Are they lazy and they're just choosing to wake up at 11
Yeah.
because they are losers? Then goodbye. But if they have a job and they're working hard, like if
you
Cody's
can make it
schedule
work.
all of a sudden changed, I'd be like, well, obviously we're gonna make it work.
Right, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think the question was more so positioned towards like lazy people, but I
Yeah.
think transitioning into like, let's say they work at night is kind of a fun example to look at because then you do adjust.
Yeah.
It's really more
It would
about
still
their
be
work
hard.
ethic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be dating a loser.
Right. Nobody does.
No. Unless you're a loser yourself.
Even that though, I think losers want
Want
somebody
someone to mooch off.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Gold diggers. All right. Here's your next question. What do you do if you found out, or what would you do if you found out that your boyfriend was secretly a robot who developed emotions? Would you stay with him?
Yes.
You would?
Of course I would.
Let's say Cody was made in a lab and he was programmed to appeal to all the things that you wanted in a guy.
That's great.
You're here for it.
I'm for it.
That's so awesome.
Oh, like that's a man made perfectly for me.
Right. But it's not a man.
It's a robot made perfectly for me to look like a man.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Makes you a very independent woman.
That would be just fine. Like
Really?
if Cody tomorrow told me,
He's like, hey, I'm not actually a person.
you know what, hon? I will keep your secret.
Still love you.
I love you. I would never leave
All
him.
your circuits and wires.
Yes.
I don't know.
But then he would live forever and have to watch me grow old.
True. Yeah.
And then he would never age.
well, maybe he has an aging program.
well then
Perfect.
nothing would change.
Yeah. But then let's say at the end of his life, when you pass away, he restarts as a baby and dates somebody else.
Ugh.
Oh, gross.
I would be pissed. But I'm dead, so also I
dead.
wouldn't know.
Okay, let's change up the question.
No.
This is not anything to do with the questions that we
Oh.
already have, but let's say you died at
Oh, I know what you're gonna ask.
yeah, let's say you died at 50 and Cody still has another 20 years.
He's not allowed to remarry. We already talked about this.
He's not allowed to remarry.
Or date. I said I will haunt you. And Cody doesn't like ghosts. Like,
Oh.
He doesn't like scary movies or anything.
Does he believe
so-
in ghosts? Like he thinks you would come back and haunt him?
Oh, for sure. And so I'm like, I will, if I die like tomorrow, I don't care if it's I don't care what age.
Yeah.
If I die, you are not allowed to date, remarry. You better be miserable without me.
So let's say it was even sooner. Like it's this year.
Yeah, he's not allowed. Okay, I know that's so selfish and horrible. And so many people are going to be like, wouldn't you want them to be happy?
Yeah.
No.
No? I'm
You can't
dead.
be. Because the thing is if Cody were to die,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Oh,
that will never happen. But
because he's a robot.
right, he's a robot, so he's not going to die. But if he were to, I would never, ever, ever be with anyone else.
You don't
I
think you
would
would
be
remarry?
devastated. No.
For a while.
No, I would never remarry nothing.
In 10 years.
No, I wouldn't. I would adopt a baby.
I don't think you could die on that hill quite yet. Unless it actually
Oh,
happens,
I will die on
which
the
would
hill.
be so sad.
No, I
but-
wouldn't. I would never remarry or be with anyone else. And I know that sounds insane, but anyone who knows me would be like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I think I believe...
Because of who I am.
I think I believe that you believe that.
Oh, I totally believe that.
But I think in 10 years, eventually people would be like, Nicolle.
Oh, they would
Nikki,
worry about
get
me.
back out there.
You better watch it or I'm going to
Play
come
the
back
field.
and haunt you.
I think you would eventually. I think everybody would at some point. You'd be like, I
don't want to. I wouldn't want to.
I don't blame you for not wanting
That would
to.
be so hard. Like imagine
It would suck.
knowing someone your entire, I mean, I met Cody when I was 16.
Yeah.
And then just like, how could you know? I mean, you would be devastated.
Yeah, it would suck big time. But
That
I
would
think,
be like the worst thing ever to have to think about.
don't you think even Cody though would be like, Nicolle, move on. Like, it's been a decade now. I don't think he would be like sitting in his grave like, you better not remarry either.
I don't know because he's so like, he would want me to be happy. That's the only thing he would want.
Right.
But I don't know, I guess. I feel like I could just become like a businesswoman. Like, I don't know, just I would like maybe go back to school and become like, just throw myself into work and be super successful and have a ton of money and be like the fun, rich aunt who's single and like maybe adopt
forever though.
But maybe adopt a baby and like have my friends. Like, do I really need to be in a relationship with somebody? Like, do you have to?
No, definitely not. But I think it would, I think over time it would creep in your brain like, maybe I'd get back out there. I think it would be a while. I do think you're more like, not stubborn, but like.
Stubborn?
Yeah, sure.
I
stubborn.
am. I'm a Taurus. Of course I'm stubborn.
We'll say stubborn. I think you are more stubborn than most people. I think a lot of people would get back into it sooner than you.
It would take me a long time.
I think so
and
too.
every time I would just feel disgusting. I'd feel guilty. I'd be like,
he was dead?
I can't. Yes. It would make it more worse. Like, it would be way worse if we were to get a divorce.
Yeah.
That would be different. But for your significant, like if they were to die, like if you met the love of your life,
right.
You're someone who you believe was your soulmate, and they were to die, they would always be there.
Yeah.
Like, even if you did start to date again, wouldn't you feel guilty about it?
Yeah. I was actually talking to a girl on last week's episode, which hasn't aired yet, but it will by now, like when you guys see it. I was asking her, like, do you think it'd be easier if, like, you got a divorce and dated like new people, or if like your significant other passed away and then you dated somebody? The actual question was based on the kids. Mm-hmm. So like I was saying, if a woman was dating a guy or was married to a guy and then they had a kid and then the guy passed away, in a weird way, I think it'd be easier to get into that situation and date her than if he was just like, they got a divorce, he was still in the picture, would come around every now and then. He's still like the kid's dad, obviously. I think that would be tougher than if like he passed away, because then it's like, you're not fighting for attention or anything like that.
How old's the kid? Because if it's someone older who's like, you're not my dad, you'll never be my dad, and like hates you because their dad's dead, and resents you,
that would suck.
That would be really hard.
That seems like an older kid kind of mentality.
That would be hard if it was like a teenage boy who was like,
you're not my dad.
Yeah, like my dad was this, this, you'll never live up to my dad.
That would be tough. That'd be really tough. That's why I think it would be even tougher if the dad was still alive, because then the kid... Or
if the dad was dead, the wife, like you could think like my wife would never be with me or love me if they would have never died.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. My whole stance is that like I don't think I'd want to date anybody with a kid. I think that'd be so tough.
I could not do it.
I don't think I could either.
Oh, that sounds horrible, but I couldn't do it.
I know. Because I got a couple buddies who are dating girls who have kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I don't think I could do it.
You couldn't be a stepdaddy?
I don't think so. She'd have to be like the perfect girl.
Right.
Like perfect.
And the kid you would have to have a good special bond with that kid.
Yep. And it would take a while to get into that situation where they like actually respect you or look at you as somebody like, oh yeah, this guy makes my mom happy. I like him.
Yes.
Because most of the time when you start out, they're like, who is this random schmuck?
Mm-hmm. It's not my dad. And like divorced kids, I guess maybe it's not for every divorced kid. I don't know. But like they want their parents
back together.
Or maybe I always wanted my parents divorced.
True, which is strange.
Please get a divorce. That would be amazing. But yeah, so maybe they would be like, my mom belongs with my dad.
Yeah, they might be like rooting against you the whole time.
That would be, that's why I just like, don't date someone with kids.
Mm-mm.
They got a lot of, and there's always going to be baby mama, baby daddy, baggage, and drama.
And I'm not a drama guy, period. Like, I don't really like drama. And that's just when it pertains to me and like my lady friend. All right, let's get back into it. So our camera's cut out for a sec, but we're back. We only have one question left and then we'll wrap up the episode.
Okay.
All right. What would you do if your husband asked you to get his name tattooed on your arm?
I would do it.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Like
I told Cody that for my birthday one year, like after we're married for a certain amount of time, it would be like a good birthday present to like surprise me with my name tattooed on him.
What if he came home with like a Nicolle tramp stamp?
That would be hilarious.
That would be so funny.
I would be obsessed.
Would you?
Oh, for sure. No one would see that except for me.
Well, like, and boat days. Everybody's like, whoa.
But a tramp stamp, it would be way down there though, like close.
Don't they kind of tease like lower back? Can't you see them?
But I feel like guys' swim trunks don't go far down that far.
No, yeah, probably not.
But you're saying like if it was where people could see,
or like at least half of it, like the top half, like the hearts and the fireworks and stuff or whatever.
that would be. I mean,
I would pay for that tattoo if Cody would get it, which he never would.
He would.
There's
never.
no way.
He would never get a tattoo. He's not a tattoo guy.
I'm not either. I used to be. Like, I think every guy goes through a phase where for a couple of years you're like, I would look sick with a sleeve.
Yeah.
But then you kind of grow out of it.
Where you're like, nah.
For me, it was like college. I was like, I always wanted the one where it was like the trees growing up your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad always said, because he's an artist, he was always like, you can get a tattoo at 25. And then if you want one, I get to design it.
Oh.
So that was always
and
like,
that would be really special.
Definitely. It was very appealing. But then I got to 25 and I was like, I don't want a tattoo anymore.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. It's
But
expensive.
Some guys look great with tattoos. So.
Oh, I love tattoos.
Do you?
I think guys with tattoos look really good.
Do you wish Cody wanted tattoos?
I mean, I think he would look so good with tattoos.
I think he could rock it.
For sure. He could totally rock it. Like, I think it would look so hot on him, but he wouldn't do it.
I don't think he would either.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It's not like,
oh my God, you need to. I really wish you did.
Yeah.
You know? But I do wish he would get my name tattooed on him. Like, I would love that.
Don't they always say you should never get your significant other?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're not even going to date anybody after he's dead, I think he's probably safe.
And also, like, I just love the fact I'm so like, people are going to judge me for this, but I love it when like a guy's obsessed with me.
Oh yeah.
Like the fact that he would get my name tattooed on him, I'd just be like, oh my God, I would just love that. Yeah. Like forever. Anything were ever happen to our relationship,
you go, he's stuck.
I'm on you forever.
Yeah,
even if you cover that shit up, I'm under there. Yeah. There's no getting rid of me.
Especially
I love that. Yeah, I love that. But honestly, would I get Cody's name on me? I think I probably would. I could make it look nice.
What's the stopping point though? Like, so you're okay if it's on your arm, probably like anywhere else.
My face? No.
Not face tattoo, but I was thinking like neck.
Oh, I do want to get a neck tattoo. What? So I wanted to say, I don't know if I don't want anyone to copy me. No, I'm just kidding. But I want, you know how Hailey Bieber?
Yeah.
We're bringing Hailey Bieber up again.
Right back in.
She has that, it says love and it's super pretty. Nessa Barrett has one.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up so that you guys can look at it too.
It's very like feminine. I'll show you the one that I want actually. But it's like right here on the neck and it would be like cursive, really thin lettering.
Okay.
Super pretty. Not like what you think of when you think a neck tattoo.
No, I
don't think I'll ever get it, but it's just something I would do.
Neck tattoos can go from, I was looking at it too. Neck tattoos can go from like, oh wow, that's like a lot of ink on your neck to like, even Justin Bieber's like patience. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
I think that looks so nice.
I do too. But like, I've also seen other neck tattoos where it's like, like a spider on the neck or something like that. It's like, no, Brody.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
But I would get a neck tattoo if it was like pretty and looked feminine like that.
Like, let's say like it said like Cody.
Yeah, maybe in cursive or something. No, I would never do that though. Yeah. If I were to get Cody's name, it would be really small, somewhere hidden. Yeah. And I probably wouldn't ever do it because he would be like, I don't think he would ask me to do that.
No, I don't see him asking you to do that either.
No.
I do kind of like the little tattoos. Like Hailey Bieber has another one on her back right here. That's like really small. And I think that's attractive.
I like those little ones too. I think they're pretty.
I'm like very anti-tattoo for women usually.
But when they're
little ones like that,
when they're little and feminine and they're like, I agree. Like sometimes it can be super tacky.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of tattoos that are very tacky out there, and I'm like, ew, that is just not cute.
Yeah.
But then like some of them can be really pretty, like Hailey Bieber's.
Yeah, I like
really
hers.
like hers.
I think like 90% of tattoos are like, ooh, that's not.
Yeah.
That's
no,
not
I totally
looking.
agree.
But I did an interview with a girl in like season 2, and she had a decent amount of ink, but it was all very like spaced out. And it was like cute. Like it was something
that's
that I was
a trend right now.
Yeah.
Like where it's like, I forgot what it's called. It's a type of theme.
Like spaced out.
They call it something.
Okay.
But I think that looks super cute. I feel like it's your vibe and your personality.
Yep, for sure.
I could never get that. It just doesn't fit who I am.
I feel like you got to be like a little like
edgier,
hipster,
yeah,
hippie.
or yeah. Like you have to have a certain vibe for certain things.
For sure.
And that's why I feel like if you get a tattoo so young, like who you are changes.
Yeah,
like,
I was just gonna say that.
What if you're like,
or even like trends? You were saying it's like trending right now. It might not be trending in 20 years.
Just like tramp stamps were so in.
Yeah.
Well, they're starting to come back now.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Because of us.
Yeah, because of us.
Because we're talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about it, so now people are gonna want it.
Yeah, we're bringing it back.
And it's going to be Nicolle. Everyone's going to get my name. Make sure it's 2 L's. Nicolle
I just found
with 2
that
L's.
out, actually. I just found that out yesterday when
I
you
know.
corrected me.
I love giving people shit for it.
Yeah. You're like, oh, actually?
I really don't really care that much, but
Yeah.
I just like to be like Nicolle.
What
just
is
to
it-
be a brat.
This is a good question for the next episode. What's Callie's last name? It's not actually Ann. That's her
I
middle
have
name, right?
no idea what Callie's last name is.
Really?
Oh, Otto? No.
Callie Otto?
Shit, Callie, I'm so sorry. It's on her.
Callie Plymouth Otto?
Callie, I'm so. No, it is. It's Otto.
Oh, Otto?
It's. Can we say it on here? People are going to stalk her.
Well, yeah, but
That's her Facebook.
Owato?
Yeah.
That's a great last name.
I was right. It sounds like Hawaiian.
Yeah, Owato. It sounds like
Owato.
Native American or something.
Yeah, but her Instagram's Callie Ann, and it's Callie Ann Photography.
Yeah.
I know. I remember seeing it, so I thought it was Otto, but it's Otto.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
That's pretty impressive. I couldn't figure it out, but that's on her Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Nicolle with 2 L's, that wraps up the episode.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Yeah, I had a blast. It was super fun. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate you being here. We'll catch you next Monday.
Bye, guys.
Jeez. Sweet. Awesome.